I'm here with Dr. Dan Royal, a licensed medical doctor and attorney, to get some basic information on stem cells. Perhaps we should start by asking, what are stem cells?
Well, stem cells are those cells in our body that have the ability to differentiate into any of our three germ cell layers: the ectoderm, the endoderm, and the mesoderm. A stem cell essentially will continue dividing indefinitely until it decides which one of those three germ cell layers it's going to differentiate into.
And where do we find the stem cells?
Well, we can find stem cells in the umbilical cord blood of babies. We can find them also in all the tissues of adults. Now, we should distinguish that there are embryonic and non-embryonic stem cells. The ones that we're talking about are non-embryonic stem cells. And in adult humans, we call them adult stem cells.
And what are precursor stem cells?
Well, precursor stem cells are those cells that have the ability to differentiate into only one of our three germ cell layers. For example, when we obtain cells from the bone marrow or fat tissue, these are what we call mesenchymal cells, and they will differentiate into only those organs or tissues that are affiliated with the mesoderm of our germ cell layer. Typically, this means that they could be good for cardiovascular or orthopedic conditions.
Now, what's the best source of the adult stem cells?
Well, we mentioned bone marrow and fat, but there's a lesser known source from which we can obtain real pluripotent stem cells that can differentiate into any of our three germ cell layers, and this is the blood. Now, it's very interesting that these pluripotent stem cells, meaning that they have the ability to differentiate into any of our germ cell layers, can actually be increased by supplementing with an algae product.
Now, is stem cell, is that legal?
Well, yes, when we're talking about adult stem cells. Now, according to the FDA, as long as we're using stem cells that are obtained from an autologous source, that means we're obtaining stem cells from the same patient in whom we plan on using those cells, and such cells are not more than minimally manipulated, then yes, these cells are legal and do not require regulation. However, there are also some states, such as Nevada, that have specific regulation protecting the use of autologous stem cells.
Well, Dr. Rowe, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The miracle of life begins when an egg and a sperm unite and a single powerful stem cell is created. From that single stem cell dividing billions of times, a baby is born. Replicating stem cells create your heart, your organs, your entire body. Stem cells, the basis of human life. Then they just disappear? No, stem cells exist in your blood, circulating and repairing your body during your entire lifetime. But stem cells need close proximity to injured or diseased areas to help enable healing. A new, patent-pending medical procedure harvests and concentrates your own natural blood stem cells. Concentrated stem cells are then injected directly into your diseased or injured knees, joints, hips, or back. If a single stem cell can create your entire body, what can millions of concentrated stem cells do to help repair areas of your body that need repair? If you suffer constantly from knee, joint, or chronic back pain, luck is not on your side.
Hi, my name is Mary. My husband is Tom. He is a patient of Dr. Dan Royal. He injured his knee years ago. He had a tremendous problem with bone spurs and pain and suffering from this knee injury. When he went to the doctors, they said that they would need to cut him open and do a lot of work in order to get his knee back to normal so he could live a normal life. He ended up with being told that it would be about $65,000 for this work, and he over a few years we thought about it. We never quite did the surgery. Then we were coming to that point where it was getting worse and worse. The pain was getting more and more terrible, and we decided to try Dr. Dan Royal's treatment for stem cell. And Dr. Royal did one treatment on Tom's knee, and he is hiking in the mountains. We're going skiing. We're doing all kinds of activities. He's able to stand on his leg all day if he wants to. and he is no longer in pain. So we owe this all to Dr. Dan Royal.